And so looking ahead, where I think the ICA might be in the next 3 to 5 or 10 years into the future. And I'm very proud of the recent history. In fact, I'm very proud of the entire history of the ICA, but what I have seen just in recent years in my involvement with the ICA is all of us across the organisation have been very focused on making sure that we are improving the diversity of the ICA and the inclusiveness. There is talent and knowledge and experience and good ideas to be found in every corner of our community, in every region around the world, in every culture. And the ICA has done a lot of great work recently to focus more on developing that diversity in the ICA. And I think that has to continue as we move ahead. We have to build into all of our policies, to our processes, to the way we do our work. We have to build in policies that guarantee representation across the community of the ICA and that welcome all voices, all worldviews, all ethnicities, all cultural values into the ICA. That makes us stronger, and it makes us more creative, and it makes our future much brighter. I think also that we have to be focused on our governance. We have to continue the reforms that we have within the ICA to make sure that we are operating in a way that exemplifies the values of accountability, of transparency and integrity. Because the strength of the ICA is its members, is its membership, and we just have to keep working all the time to make sure that every member of the ICA is fully enfranchised, belongs to the organisation, can have every opportunity available to contribute something to the organisation and every opportunity to derive values and the benefits of the membership of the ICA. So I think for me, as well as facing the technical and the professional challenges out there, as an organisation, I think they're the main things for me. Diversity, inclusiveness, and making sure that we are developing policies and promoting change which increases that diversity and that inclusiveness across the community. One example I will throw in there is the recent adoption in our 2019 conference in Adelaide in Australia, the Tandanya Declaration, which is a good example of what I'm talking about, is where we gathered as an international community and really confronted the issue of the treatment of First Nations people, of Indigenous people, Indigenous cultures, and who often Indigenous culture is most at risk. We are losing Indigenous languages, we are losing Indigenous cultures. And the ICA stepped up to the plate and said, well, what is our policy? Where do we stand on the proper treatment and preservation of Indigenous records of Indigenous peoples? And what are we doing about decolonising archives? What are we doing about ensuring that First Nations people of the world have got the moral authority, have got the level of ownership, and have got that ability to have a stake and to exercise control over the records about them, about First Nations. That's just one example of many where the ICA will continue, I think, to grow its inclusiveness and its diversity and its respect for all of the cultural values of humanity.